Hello everyone, welcome. Good morning, K-don't? K-don't. Kai-don't. Hello Kumin, welcome. Hello Rin. Welcome, Nuclear. Hope you're doing all right. Hello, Bang. So we're just going to go over the list of changes, what we're all thinking about them, point out some different things that some of us have noticed and maybe others haven't. And we'll probably end up doing Jhin versus Lissandra, which should be pretty fun. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the changes, and I feel like the biggest thing is just the fact that they are now willing to actually change the champions. Because for the longest time, we just thought, okay, these champions, it'd be great if they changed them, but they pretty much never will. Because for the longest time, they just never bothered adjusting champions once they were released. But the fact that they're actually willing to change things now is amazing. I know some people are a little disappointed that more wasn't changed, but in my opinion, this is just the first time they're doing this, and so hopefully in like a couple months they can do this again, and they can just keep trying to bring up some of those lower performing champions, which will be really nice. Also, this is a patch where they only gave us buffs. They didn't nerf anything really. Like Nila is kind of based on how they implement it, but still overall buffs, which is nice, not trying to nerf some of the higher performing champions. So the Nasus buff is actually one of the first that I want to talk about. I agree that it definitely can be better and could be more impactful, but I think this will have more of an impact than I think people are thinking. So enemies having -1 power, like yes, this is the same as like a common or rare power, but this will actually help Nasus a lot, because all enemies having that will make it easier for you to be able to get kills and survive, so you can keep scaling up your units from your star powers. Hello Katafan, welcome. So think about this, especially when you're leveling up, going up against someone like Aurelia, where she's constantly summoning all those blades. Before, you might not be able to block those blades, but now you can block and kill them, getting a slay effect off, and so that will really help your scaling. Welcome, Long. So I think this is actually going to help you a lot more, especially in certain matchups, where you're going to be able to take blocks and get kills that you normally couldn't. And so not only is this a buff to your second star power, it's further helping just you keep units on the board, keep getting kills, and then further scaling. So while this could be definitely stronger, and I think Nasus, especially his starting deck, needs more help, I think this will actually have a bigger impact than people are thinking, especially while you're leveling up Nasus. Like, this is going to help you out in those earlier adventures way more. So Nasus should feel a lot better to play, especially while leveling him up now. Again, still can have more buffs. Still's not going to be the best champion, but I think this will help more than most people are thinking it will. So yeah, that's one that I really like. Lee Sin, I'm not the biggest fan of. They didn't really address his major issues with the fact that for Lee Sin, you're always mana starved, and you're just a worse version of Master Yi. And so while these upgrades are okay, I feel like Lee Sin is still going to be pretty much where he was before, which is not in a good place. So this is a bit disappointing. I don't think it addressed his core issues at all. Oh yeah, the changes to Bard are pretty great. Here we go. So before his second star power, I don't think it was really even that noticeable. Hello, Bjorn. Welcome. So before Bard's second star power, it would give you some chimes, but not really that big of a deal. It was more just your Bard and all the copies of Bard giving you chimes. Hey, thank you for following. Really appreciate it. Here, though, getting 2 chimes in your deck, this will actually start having more of an impact and will really help you start scaling, I think, a lot faster. So it's pretty nice. Getting rid of the babbling bandoliers, really good. I love the changes where they're getting rid of these like random cards and actually giving you one that thematically fits to your deck. Because for me, I think theme is very important when I'm playing a deck. I want everything to be the same theme. So getting rid of some of the random cards, like getting rid of the dragon for Kayn, is another one that I really love. Should they make round start grant enemies -1 for each unit you've slayed? That would probably be too overpowered, but that would be fun. Hello, Jubilant Liar. Welcome. Bard's my favorite, so I'm very happy about this buff. Yeah, this is going to be great for Bard. So normally when I'm using the webcam, I'm standing, because my desk can be like a standing desk, and I didn't feel like standing today, so I just didn't bother. So the star power change to Bard is big. Getting rid of the babbling bandoliers and giving you Banana Blaster is amazing. This is going to really help you have some solid removal, because this thing can scale up. You can just leave it in your deck, let it scale, and then pull it out and just blast with it, which will be awesome. Charging Sigil. This is probably actually a little bit more of a nerf. Often getting a blocker would be pretty solid. So this change here is not the best, but the other two are really good. It's Nasus, so not overpowered. I mean, granting all enemy units -1 power for each unit you killed, that would be a little ridiculous. What I don't really get is it at level 12 you get rid of that card, they get the new one, so it's a tweak to the deck, and at level 12 you get the item. I think it's a tweak, so you have that card in your deck, and then at level 12 you get the item. That is what I'm assuming all of these are when they're just getting rid of the changes. The change to Evelyn, really nice. The change to Gnar, I think you could still change Gnar a little bit more, but having another way to hit the enemy nexus, really solid. And then just getting some more cost reduction for your wallops, also solid. So this is decent. I look forward to testing out Gnar, seeing how he does. The Kaisa changed, really small, but it'll probably just feel better to play with. I feel like they could buff up Kaisa a little bit more. For Kayn, this is another one where I love that they're getting rid of the Wounded White Flame and giving you a Shadowblade Fanatic, just again for thematic reasons. Like, it's a little sad that the Wounded White Flame was one of your better cards. They still need to get rid of the Startled Stomper, the elephant, because that's another one that just doesn't fit at all. Like, throw in like the Forsaken Bakai or something like that, another cultist card. That would be nice. For me, I would like to see every single deck have all of their cards match the overall theme. That's one of the reasons why I hate Nasus decks so much. It's all the followers from every other Shurima champion other than the Nasus support package. Glad you're here, Jumping Ion. I also don't know the other like replica cards with old items or just straight up replaced with an itemless card. So I'm thinking that they're replacing the card in the starting deck, and then, hello Exhausted, welcome. Any items that card would have had that it's replacing go onto the new card it's getting replaced with. It's like the Wounded White Flame. Let's pull it up here. If you can't tell by the music, I have Path of Champions in the background. So the Wounded White Flame, it has Warding Charm, so Spell Shield, as well as the Skirmisher's Saber. So I'm hoping that they're getting rid of the Skirmishing Saber, but here when it's being replaced with Shadowblade Fanatic, that Shadowblade Fanatic is also going to get the Spell Shield. Yeah, Nasus has one Bakai in his deck, and there should be like a bunch. So the Nila change, this first part is amazing. The only thing that might be a problem is it says draw one fleeting at next round start. To me, it's not clear if it's just draw one fleeting or draw one fleeting like for each card you discarded. So potentially you're going to have the issue where you're only drawing one fleeting card, whereas you used to be able to draw up to 2 fleeting cards. Hate ads. Well, I'm not running ads. I think if you're just joining, you get ads at the start. Welcome, Vexing. Anyway, so yeah, for Nila, potentially, it's not 100% clear, but you might only get 1 fleeting card instead of 2. And so you'll have a harder time having cards to duplicate then. That is potentially the one issue, but again, not 100% clear to me if it's just draw 1 fleeting period or draw 1 fleeting for the cards you're discarding. Yeah, she basically has the 1 common or rare power built in, which is really good because that card, or that was amazing for Nila. Before, you would draw a whole hand of fleeting cards and then only save 2 of them, and so you'd end up just milling yourself fairly often, especially at the start of the adventure where you didn't have that many cards in your deck. So overall, solid buff. Again, just not clear. You might be losing 1 fleeting card, which would be a little rough. And then the Buru upgrade, very good. You'll probably actually want to play this now, whereas before, you'd normally want to cut it from your deck. No new cards announced, no. Yeah, that's when you discard a card, draw 1 fleeting. As long as it works that way, then yes, this will be great. If you're drawing now more fleeting cards and it's not capped to 2, then this will be even more of an upgrade. So that could be like a crazy good change. To me, the wording's not 100% clear, so I hope that you're right and you're drawing 1 fleeting for every card you discard. That is what I hope. Totally off topic, but Morgana is busted. Just got it at 2 stars today and beat Lissandra first try. Yeah, Morgana is one of the most powerful champions in the game. Potentially the most powerful because she can just do things no one else can do. The only issue is she's slow. The Lookout was 1 cost ally, starts a free attack? No. The Buru Lookout is a like 5 cost 5/5 unit, and when you're summoned, spawn 3. Do you think the Ornn buff is enough? I think this will help out a lot. I think we're going to be testing out Ornn today. He's going to be like the first champion I play once the patch goes live. I think this could be enough, yes. 5 mana, 4/3? Okay. For the Lookout. But yeah, so for Ornn, the fact that you don't have to take this 1 mana tax every single round, you don't have a landmark filling up your board, and especially once you have a 3 stars, you're being able to buff a unit by 2/2 every round. And then as long as they're equipped, you can just keep buffing them up. it's solid. I think they need to adjust his second star power, because I really don't like the second star power. I think it's pretty bad, because you have to play a like 4-cost unit or equipment to then manifest another equipment, which is like 4 cost is pretty late in the game. You normally want to be like forging a couple rounds before then. So I wish they gave him some way to get equipment at the very start of the game. Yeah, the issue with Ornn, it takes too long to get a weapon. So I think his second star power should be adjusted. I think this is going to help out a ton. This is some of the best changes in the entire patch. They should also look at his second star power. Yeah, I saw that some of the, or I heard on Reddit that some of the buffs were live. They should give him the same second star power as Kane. That would be nice, yeah. Did they ever fix Morgana's power, give it an extra stack if you target units and the Nexus on the same card? Not that I know of. I hope they would touch Evelyn's second star power. Her second star power is not terrible. Isn't that just you make a copy of a unit you kill? Second star power, the first time you kill a follower each round, create a fleeting copy of it in hand. I mean, it could be better, but I wouldn't say it's terrible. Because you're normally killing units even with your husks, so it just lets you play another husk. I mean, sometimes playing another husk is important. You want that on the board so your Evelyn can come down and consume it. I think there's some fun ways to play with it, so you can essentially copy enemy cards. I think they could improve it, but I wouldn't say it's the worst thing in the world. I do kind of forget what... Oh wait, no, Vi's second star power... Vi's second star power is actually... I like her second star power. Draw 2 cards that cost 2 or less. This lets you fully mulligan your hand or re-roll it trying to find your Vi so you can have her on your opening hand, and you don't need to worry about not having something to play at the start of the game, because with the second star power, you know you're drawing 2 cards that you can play round 1. Like, it is a glorified draw 2, but it's drawing 2 cards you know you can play, which is pretty nice. Like, that's one of the worst things, is drawing all high cards and you can't play anything at the start of the game. Evelyn's second star power definitely could be better. Yeah. Like, I like the thematic way they're going with it. Normally, you don't actually end up using it, but it's interesting. It's kind of the same thing with Tahm Kench's power, where you're making a copy of a unit as well. Also, they didn't buff Nasus and Gnar that much, which is surprising, but it's also surprising that they buffed a lot of stuff which they never have. Yeah, so it's awesome that they buffed a whole bunch of things. I think they're a little bit worried about overbuffing. They don't want to make something just overpowered. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate the support. So for both Nasus and Gnar, yes, they didn't buff them a crazy amount, but I think they're just trying to improve things a little bit, seeing how the champion then feels, and then if they need to buff them again later, they'll potentially do that. But yeah, this is like the first patch that they've actually gone back and really changed old champions. So this is massive. Yes, they could have changed more, but I think overall this is pretty awesome because it seems now they're more willing to change stuff in the future, which is pretty big in my opinion. Is Gnar considered that bad? He's always been alright for me. Gnar isn't that bad in my opinion. I know a lot of people really hate him. People like to say he's the worst champion in the game, which I disagree with a lot. The issue with Gnar is he can give you a really bad impression when you're first playing and leveling him. So a lot of people, they try him out, they do bad with him because he's not the best at early levels. They never touch him again, and then they just say he's trash and terrible. Where if you actually level him up, he is pretty good, and this is just helping him be even better. The worst champion I would probably say is Nasus. Yeah, probably Nasus would be the worst in my opinion. This will help, but also with Nasus, a big problem is his starting deck is just pretty terrible. So if they want to buff up Nasus, that will be a pretty big way to do it. They need to adjust his starting deck. Yeah, Gnar, a lot of people really don't like him. I think he's actually pretty solid. But yeah, it's just champions that have a bad first impression people hate, and then they never touch again, and they just assume the champion is terrible. I am happy they're buffing a lot of these lower performing champions though. And I'm glad they're not trying to nerf some of the stronger champions. Just, yeah, bring up the ones that are really bad. Don't bother nerfing the strongest ones. Like, nerfing Relics is one thing, and that I'm more okay with. Now I feel like I can beat Lissandra with Ornn and Kane. Yeah, Ornn is going to feel so much better now. Like, he's not going to be perfect, but I think he's going to be really solid. Definitely a lot better than he used to be. Not having to deal with that stupid landmark anymore, and not having to take a mana tax. Like, this is helping you out a ton. You still are going to struggle with equipment generation, so they still have a little work to do, but this is helping out a massive amount. Pike is definitely more clunky now. Them increasing the cost to 5 mana really sucks. He can be fun if you can go for the cost reduction build. That's really good. It's like my favorite thing to do on Pike. So you go for 2 of the plunder at cost 2 less, so you can cheat him out really early. That's pretty good. But yeah, with the nerfs they hit him with is pretty bad. Yeah, looking at Ornn, I think I want to do a video on him though. Yeah, I'll probably save that for a video and probably not do that one on stream. Yeah, Pike is very much suffering for his PvP crimes, which is really annoying. I hope they will go back and kind of change some of the things that they nerf for PvP. Do we know if quality of life patch resets the vault timer? Not that I know of. I have my golden reliquary happening like just after the patch hits, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the difference between 3 and 4 for the vault is crazy. Because you used to be able to do what you do with Nidalee, where you just throw on Lost Chapter so you can play it right away. Sadly, you can't do that anymore. Yes, the patch is in a couple hours. I don't think Pike was ever the issue in Lurk. Yeah, it's sad. And it's kind of sad they didn't adjust him here, but hopefully they'll do that soon. Also, it's pretty awesome that they're finally adding some of these items to the pool. This should be pretty fun. Also, fixing Titanify is really nice. Undying Legion reviving landmarks. I thought that was kind of funny, and I kind of enjoyed that. So I'm a little sad that they're fixing that. But also fixing Spirit of the Buru, pretty good. So anyone we didn't really talk about. One thing with Kaisa, second skin getting stopwatch. This gives me hope that they will give stopwatch to coins. If they just said like all coins get stopwatch, or at least the coin decks get stopwatch, so Jack and Set, that would be massive. Yeah, some of these are crazy at the bottom. Have 1/1 for each card you played this round. Sounds insane. And yes, there's other ones that's like, I cost 2 less and am fleeting. That for a spell is crazy. The stopwatch, so that is the same thing that Nami has for her spells, her champion spells, to upgrade them to burst speed. So it makes it go to burst, which is really nice, because then you don't have to give the enemy a chance to try to counter you. Because right now you could try to use your second skin on a unit, but since it's slow, the enemy can then like obliterate or kill that unit or just get in the way. I am excited to try this out. I think it will be helpful. I'm not 100% sure how helpful it will be, but yeah, I look forward to playing with this. Did they fix Nico echoing interaction? Not that I know of. Hey, thank you for following. Greatly appreciated. Also, I'm so happy they changed this wild fragment cap. The cap at 50 has been the worst thing ever, because I'm always just stuck at that cap and it feels terrible. Also, just increasing the amount of wild fragments we're getting to 5. Great. It is sad about the Cosmic Blessings. That +1 mana was really nice. Wasn't Deathless kind of messed up on certain champs too? It was. I think it's fixed. I haven't had any issues with it, and I haven't seen other people talk about it. But yes, it used to be that the item wasn't working. But as far as I'm aware, it's fixed now. I just played with a lot of deathless items in the past couple days, and I haven't experienced any problems. Alright, anything more people want to talk about for the patch notes, or should we move on and play some Path of Champions? Oh yeah, Deathless is crazy. Especially if you get it on one of your units that has Ephemeral. So good. I kind of hope for selfish reasons the Golden Reliquary isn't reset directly after the patch. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, because mine is also going to be reset just after the patch launches. 5 fragments a day, I think that's fine. Especially because for new players, you have a whole bunch of the quests you can do to get a bunch of extra vaults and everything. And then also, like, 5 fragments, that's 2 days you unlock the first star power. And like 4 days you get someone to their second star power. Like, I don't know, it doesn't seem that bad to me. And like, I'm someone that I'm starting I've been playing my low level account, so I've been trying to level people up. I think 5 fragments won't be too bad. Thoughts on Sharp Sight? Goodness. I'm glad that they're making it an actual keyword. I'm glad it's a keyword that doesn't get generated by things like Victor, because there was a lot of people that had that same effect, so might as well make it a keyword. Vault's are bad, can't choose what champs to get fragments on. I mean, that's what the wild fragments are for. That's why you have the amount you're getting every single day to make sure you end up getting who you want eventually. Stealth Kaisa buff? Slightly. Yeah, if you wanted to use, like, what's it called? Starforged Gauntlets on her with Luminous Orb, then that's going to be a little bit of a buff for you. Yeah, one new champion would have been nice for them to add. I agree that, yes, with the new monetization, we might have to spend a ridiculous amount for some of the new star powers. Like, when you're getting up to the points of, like, getting people to their 6th star power, yeah, it might be pretty crazy. Yeah, block elusives is now called Sharp Sight, and it's a new keyword. Don't know why they didn't really add it in the patch notes at all. I've been wanting Viego in Path of Champions for so long. Same. Viego would be so fun. I really hope we can get Starforged from Golden Reliquary soon. We should be able to. Like, they said that that's leaving the shop this next month, I think. So, yes, hopefully we can get that soon. What's the amount of real money you'll be willing to spend a month on Path of Champions? I mean, for me, it's my job, so a lot. But that's going to be very different than most people. Because for me, I have to get stuff for content. Before, when I was playing without making content, I'd probably be willing to do, like... Normally, if there's a game I like, I'm willing to do, like, $10 a month to support them. That's just, like, in general for games, especially games I don't make content on. $10 a month is fine if they're doing good stuff. Yeah, for me, it's literally a business expense that I can write off on my taxes. So, for me, it's going to be more than most people. Probably spend $20 every other week trying to catch up on shards. That's the thing. If they just make the game better and they keep improving on it, like, people are willing to support games that they like. And hopefully they don't try to make things too pay to win. Like, yes, give us more options to spend money if people want. Just don't make it feel scummy or make it feel forced. I'd probably be a sucker for different level up animations. I think they have those in skins. Some of the skins, I think, have different level up animations. To be honest, they don't need to rush the stars since we can beat the hardest challenges without them. Yeah, the constellations, while that's exciting, to be honest, I would more prefer if they just were adding more champions. Like, especially champions that are already in the game, like Viego, like Rise, like Kale, Scion. More champions, especially ones that are interesting, well done. That's more interesting to me than getting another star power for a champion I already have. I think the Nora relic is a step in the wrong direction for monetization. Yeah, in my opinion, I feel like Starforged was probably a little bit too overpowered, and I think that was a step, that's like one side of the spectrum where it's like it's too OP, people feel like they need to buy it. And then I feel like the Nora one is like on the other side of the spectrum where it's pretty weak, and so it's like not even worth getting, really. I feel like there should be kind of a bit more of a happy medium where it's a relic that's fun to use and can be strong in certain situations, but that's not necessarily so strong you feel like you need it for everyone. Like, I feel like something more similar to like Spellweavers, where it's something you can throw on everyone and it'll be fun and it'll be really strong for certain people but not for others. I feel like this would be a better one to potentially like sell. I feel like Starforged is too strong and Nora's is too weak. Yeah, changing this to like, if I'm a Yordle, if I'm from Bandle City, like something like that would definitely be better. See, Spectral Scissors is one that would be similar to Starforged, where at least in its current form, it's just too strong, where selling that for only real money, like that's one thing. Selling this for real money and letting people get it, like I'm all for that. If people want to straight up buy relics, if you can still get them in game, I don't really have an issue with that. I think that would be really nice, because then people can still earn it as they always have. That's great, but people can buy them. So hopefully, I wouldn't mind if they started selling these, as long as you can still get them in game as well. The issue is you can't get the Nora one without buying it, right? Yeah, so the Nora one is another one that you have to buy this relic. You buy it in the Nora bundle. And it's like, it's good for Nora. It's not even her best relic, but it's good for Nora. And that's pretty much it. Like, I use it on Poro King as well, but that's pretty much all. Hey, thank you for subscribing. I greatly appreciate that. Support means a lot to me. The relic shouldn't be purchased only for too long. Not 100% sure what you mean with that. But yeah, Starforged, this one, they said it's leaving the shop, so hopefully next patch it gets added to the pool of ones you can get with the golden reliquaries. That should help out a good amount, and it'll be great that people can start getting this in those golden reliquaries. It sucks kind of how long it's been held away from people. Okay, like Starforged has been purchase only for too damn long. Yeah, okay, that I agree with. If you want to add a new epic relic and make it purchase only for like a patch, like I would say one patch, maybe two at the most, and then add it to the pool. Whereas this has been more like, I think 4 months or more. So 1 to 2 months I think would be the max for selling it to people. I get you need to get money from the game, so I'm not against them making them purchase only for a little bit. Yeah, I think 1 month would be optimal. 2 months is acceptable. 3 months is okay. This is pushing it. Let's not do 3 months. Yeah, I need to go and tweak the sub and follower alerts to make them a little quieter. Hey, Spicy Toast, you should make a updated tip video on the most efficient way of taking new champions from 1 to 30, because the game has changed a lot since your last one. I did one not that long ago. I think I made one of those videos fairly recently. Well, a couple months ago, but all right, so there is something that it's just a beginner video that kind of goes through a lot of different stuff. But I think in there I do have farming for relics as well as farming experience. And that was a couple months ago, but not that long. Rotating every 2 weeks or monthly for epics in the shop would be nice. Yeah, like, I would be totally fine if in the Emporium, instead of like, I don't know about you guys, I never buy any of this stuff ever. I don't care about it at all. If in here they had like a epic relic that you could buy for real money and then still have like all of this down here, that would be fine for me. Like, every couple weeks there's an epic relic in here and you can go ahead and buy it if you want. That would replacing one of these cosmetic things that for me I do not care about at all. I'm never going to spend the money on them. It just doesn't matter to me. That would be a decent addition to the Emporium. If you're going 1 to 3 stars gradually, then Nautilus/Acel. If 3-star straight Acel. Yeah, for me, for my leveling, pretty much all I do is I go into Nautilus with one of the XP relics. I get up to like level 13 or something from there, and then I go straight to Aurelian Soul. But for me, I have a bunch of the relics. Let's see, I think I'm at like 9 right now. Did I go past the pearls? Oh no, they're down here. So I have 4 cosmic blessings and I have 7 cosmic pearls. So for me, I get tons of these. I even have 2 of the greater ones left. Since I have so many, I can just use these whenever I want because I get more of these than they release champions. So the way I level is probably different than most people. Like, I'm fine on burning those relics even for easier adventures like Nautilus. The only reason I am okay with them not selling orange shards is because I like the incentive to do my dailies. Yeah, I don't think they should sell wild fragments. I think that would be bad. I'm glad they don't do that. Like, if you want to sell directly champion shards or something like that, that's fine. But yeah, selling wild fragments doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Thank you for following. I greatly appreciate it. I wanted to get max XP from Lissandra, so I took level 13 Morgana with Grand General's Counterplan and Pearl. Yeah, that's... She does give you a lot of XP. I don't really think it's the best way to level up, but... Speaking of, does patch go live today? I don't want to lose my pearls. Yes, the patch goes live in a couple hours. So, if you want to use your pearls while there's still pearls, go ahead and do that. Shop hasn't reset yet, right? No, the shop has not reset. It's like, for me, this is counting down. Yeah, shop has not reset. Bought this morning. I wish, because yeah, I'm over 7k. Pearls don't change until 5.5. Oh. I'll go and look at that. I wasn't really paying attention. In patch 5.5, we'll convert your existing cosmic pearls. Okay, yeah, so you have essentially 2 months. Because this patch is going to be 5.3, and so you have, yeah, a little bit more. So don't worry about it. You still have a while to grind them out. Good call. All right, I think we'll probably go and try out our Jhin versus Lissandra. Should be pretty fun. We're just going to go for this build right here. Riptide batteries. Very fun for Jhin. Almost levels him up as long as you've played a couple more spells or skills. Rally gives you a lot of stats. Think it should be a good time. I'll go ahead and change the stream info. All right, let's see how this goes. Will Ace be leaving monthly challenges? Not yet. I mean, they haven't said that in the patch notes, so I guess not. Hello, Joel. I'm gonna go with Joel. Hey, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Katarina with double attack is pointless because I've struck once when I level up Recall Me. Like, the double attack's not actually going to do anything. So that's sad. Like, if we got one of the other relics, or the sharing is carrying, that would help. Bastion is double attack. Legion Saboteur is really good, though. Like, this is solid. I think we're probably going to get Katarina just for that. If we could get Sharon is carrying, that would be good. Also, we could play Katarina for the rallies. I think we'll just grab this. But yeah, the double attack is kind of almost pointless. Overprepared, hold them off. Hold them off isn't bad. Solid frostbite, like more CC. Yeah, I think we'll just grab this for now. Gold chest. Annie's not bad, but I feel like getting another champion isn't great. Huh, Ravenborn Tome. My bear plays a skill, copy it. We'll probably actually get this. Play, deal 1 to anything. Your skills drain. If this wasn't so expensive, that would be nutty. Ephemeral, we don't want that. Yeah, this isn't really the best. I think let's get the tome. That's pretty nice. Let's grab this as well. Let's use 1 reroll here. Play starter free attack, Black Cleaver, or Savage Shield. That's actually pretty tough. So this would go to a 6/8. All right, so I'm conflicted with either buffing up our Jhin or making the Mana Soul Student a lot better. Jhin will scale up pretty high already because every one of these cannon shots is going to trigger Right here, when an ally plays a skill, grant them 1/1. So he's already going to be pretty big. So I would say do a 1 if you think we should go for Jhin. Do a 2 if you think we should just go for Mana Soul. I feel like, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, the chat's pretty split as well. Yeah, both of these are pretty solid. Yeah, I think we'll go here. Just having a solid unit we're going to play before our Jhin. That's going to be a big blocker. I think this will be better. Jhin will be pretty big. Let's get some of these. We're not going to get Annie. We want to be sure we draw our Jhin. But this... Man, 45, it's so cheap. But no, we won't bother, even though they have good synergy. Like, the Dancer is good. The issue is just, it's really expensive. Like, we want to be playing our Jhin and ending the game. I know the screen capture is cutting off. I can't reset that while the stream is live. That happens when I was... the capture amount for a browser and a capture amount for the game are slightly different. So the very bottom of the screen is slightly cut off. Can't change it while the stream is live though. So apologies. Yeah, the Annie synergy is tempting, but then that's another champion we're gonna draw at the start of the game. That's not our Jhin. So that's not the best. Let's see what we have. We have Lissandra, Secrets Hidden by Frost, not too bad. The top, we have the Inquisitor. She Who Wanders is in the middle. Inquisitor for the top is pretty nice. Fine, I know what chat's gonna say, but 1 for Annie and 2 for no Annie. But I'm pretty sure I know what all of you are gonna do. You're all gonna say 1. Oh, we got a couple 2s. It's a free Annie, but the issue is this is making it so that when we draw a champion at the start of the game, it's reducing our odds we're going to draw Jhin. That's the reason. That's the reason against it. Okay, yeah, most people are saying 2, so we're not bothering. We're going to head up top and go for the Inquisitor. So Troll Scavenger and Frost Gathers. Yeah, the Dancer was tempting. I just didn't want to add another 5 cost to our deck. Alright, we'll get rid of this because we know we're going to draw it. And we'll get rid of the Marksman. This was kind of the worst one we have. We did not draw our Jhin. Wonderful. Oh, there we go. Let's do this one. Hey, look, that's our card. Oh, it's so annoying that they do that.
Better run.
Nav is so annoying to deal with.
Beagle shows them where their spells can help.
I don't know who was here when I was doing Jack, but yeah, that was very frustrating as well. Literally having the Yetis mill us.
I never miss.
So we could Thermo Beam that. This can't really block in its current state. Thermo Beam actually won't be the best because it's heal, but we want it to go off later. Let's Frostbite this one, give us a epic item.
and ready.
Well, that's not great.
I have my orders.
My arrow won't miss.
I've got us covered.
Kind of forgot about the vulnerable. Well, if we had units, we would attack and get our whatever it's called off. I guess let's play Katarina. We can't play Jhin. We have to get Plunder on him.
Never play fair.
Yeah, she's not the best here. Definitely.
To the point.
Alright, we'll just attack. Yeah, the nab for the Jack was terrible.
Violence solves
I'm in the process of leveling Eve. I want to know what rare relic I should use for Tempest or Crown Guard. I would say that somewhat depends on how difficult the content you're going up against is. If you need the extra control, so like if you're doing like Lissandra, then being able to use these stuns every round is more important. Alright, 3. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and just try to get rid of some of their units. We're pretty far away from triggering our plunder effect. Yeah, our hand is pretty bad right now.
We are at the threshold of something.
We're pretty much
great.
drawing all the things that aren't helping us. Let's go ahead and frostbite that. Thank you for following. Appreciate it.
In the War Mother's name.
Against Thresh, you might want to go for the stuns because you're going to be going against Tryndamere. So that's something to bear in mind. We might save this for a big heal. Actually, we're at 2 of 3 for Lotus Trap, so we're actually going to pass.
Arrows at the ready.
Yeah, this is going wonderfully. Alright, so we're going to play this. We're going to get our plunder damage off from our Lotus Trap. We'll then drop our Jhin and do a ton of damage. We're going to play this because Jin's about to fill up our hand with a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah, let's just try to get rid of some... Actually, killing enemy units isn't going to be that big of a deal because they have so much mana that's just going to immediately replace them. So I think let's actually just stun.
Suffering is the beating heart of drama. Beautiful.
Yeah, we had pretty bad luck with drawing a bunch of things that aren't really helpful for us.
There is art here, waiting.
Kind of burnt our rally. Oh well. It's so many. Alright, so when my bearer plays a skill, copy it. I feel like that would be pretty fun. Also, we get that scout. Alright, so I mostly just want to be stunning their units. because they're going to be taking a bunch of damage from our attack anyways.
Special.
Also, yeah, killing their units doesn't really help when they can just replace them. Alright. Oh, and the skill's getting copied because of the tome. I've actually never been able to play with a tome. Still holding up for a base cost adjustment for Riptide. That would be amazing. Yeah, that would be great.
The curtain rises.
Alright, they'll be able to block, but this will be a ton of damage. And it's a scout attack.
Your curtain.
The tome is so fun, man.
I will give them a show to remember.
Alright, so
People.
we turn the tables pretty quickly, and that's going to be game. Nice.
Right on cue.
Pretty much the worst possible start, but we pulled it off.
And with that, perfection.
Yeah, if we could get all of our spells and kills deal 2 extra damage, that would be amazing. Deal 4 to the enemy nexus. Summon a Mighty Emporo. Really expensive. Thank you for following. Greatly appreciated. When I'm summoned or destroyed, so I'm going to follow with my costuming regions. Yeah, I think we'll grab this. Pretty cheap. Getting something to start the game. Potentially getting tie bulk. Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Another decimate. Oh my word. Blade's Edge. Is Ludens just better than Tempest, or is Crown Guard Biss? Honestly, it kind of depends on how you want to play. Crown Guard, I really like the rally, but oftentimes you'll end up burning your rally token like we did right there because you just don't have anyone to attack. So Ludens is always going to be useful. Crown Guard can be really good, but sometimes it's not going to help you. Alright, I'm kind of conflicted between Blade's Edge and Decimate. This is really cheap, good way to get our plunder off. This is really expensive, but nuking down the enemy nexus is just so much fun. I feel like this is better, this is more fun, but kind of want to see how you guys feel. So 1 for Blade's Edge, 2 for Decimate. Like, this is definitely better, but this one can be more fun. Yeah, most people are, wanted the better approach, which I totally understand. Alright, the Trapper, so he's going to capture our units, and I am inevitable. How fun. Yeah, that's when I'm going through my runs, it's like, do I want to make the smart play, or do I want to make the play that could be really fun and hilarious? I'm going to get rid of the marksman. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. Against Trapper, I pretty much always pass. Because I don't want them to be able to capture one of our units right away. We could play the Boom Crew Rookie, but I think we'll actually drop the Conservatory and the Sceptor.
I have my orders. They'll never see it behind you.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Phantom. I normally take the risk as well. It's only if I'm playing a champion that's like really weak that's like, okay, I need to play smart here. I can't just meme. Oh, the student is just gonna get captured right away, which is sad. Whatever, it'll be a good blocker for this attack.
Magic, and then there's me.
Yeah, as soon as they play something next round, it's gone. All right, we do not have our Jhin, which is not great. But we're going to play Rookie into Tome.
Stand with me by the light, as my ancestors did.
All right, so yeah, I think we should be good. We can get the scout attack off here.
Better run.
They can't block, because if they do, they die.
Don't mind me.
I think I'll leave the Poro for just like a blocker. This is pretty good, though. We can't actually kill any of these yet, which is sad.
By the forge we create, and we mend.
I think let's play this again for a blocker.
I can see the magic.
And then we could probably pair these together to kill... Oh no, they have I Am Inevitable. Right. Well, never mind. We will not do that. Alright, we will end. Yes, I know the screen is somewhat cut off at the bottom. That's something when you change things for displaying a browser. That's something that happens, and you cannot change it while the stream is live. But yes, I am aware, and I would change that if I could. All right, let's get our Mana Soul student back.
The flame.
Cool. Spell embers.
I want to deal 3, but I also don't want to buff them up at all.
Finger on the trigger.
Yeah, this one actually attacking twice isn't... Well, the skill going off will be okay. They will be able to just get buffed up, which won't be the best, but it's worth it to get some more skills going, I think.
Cool.
I am inevitable, and they capture everything you play. Yeah, it's not the best. Also, yeah, the game freaked out there for a moment. Alright, we can attack with this one.
Aim.
Actually, we can probably do enough to get one of our other units back, right? So yeah, we can do enough to get another one of our Mana Soul students back.
Just another winter.
Wonderful.
Well, not history.
Yeah, let's go ahead and attack like this.
Cool. Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
Wonderful. Let's just stun this one, I think. Well, we can save the stun for another round. Alright, things are going okay. I think this will be decent, giving all of our skills 1 extra damage. I guess it's not our spells, but grant allies everywhere 1 extra power. Sure, we can drop this.
I will be worthy.
So an issue is if we kill this, our unit will get destroyed because everything's full. None of these can actually block. We could stun it. Not great. The issue is with this attack, it'll get freed first because it's a spell. It will go off first. Free our unit, then I think it will die. So to be safe, I'm just gonna take the hit here.
Oh, that's so cool.
Story lives on.
All right, not terrible.
Finger on the trigger.
Let's go ahead and get our scout attack off.
I can pass.
Wow, they're just buffing this up with everything. Well, we might have the same issue again. So yeah, we'll just do the damage for now. They'll play something, capture this. So we'll play this here. Get another one of our units back. Get rid of their annoying big boar.
Oh, that's so cool. Ready? Aim.
In position.
All right, let's just attack with everything, and that'll be game.
Oh, Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
Over there. Time to go.
Nice. GG. All right, hopefully they don't have I'm inevitable for the next one. The prefect could scale. Don't really like the prefect, to be honest, though. I think I'd rather just go for the stun. Normally it's better to be able to get something scaling up, but I want the extra control. All right, Blighted Ravine. Round end deal 2 to all units. Glad they don't have I'm inevitable. All right, we have our Jhin this time. This looks decent. So we'll be able to play this as well as the Saboteur. I'd rather play the Saboteur.
Explosives primed.
All destiny ends bleached white.
Well, that's not great.
Got us covered.
This is destiny.
We are going to take a lot of damage. Thank you for following. Greatly appreciated. Would Remitter have anything useful this go around? Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. We probably don't want to do the spell shield.
Fate cares not.
We need this unit to survive, actually. We need to be able to attack next round to get our plunder off.
Finger on the trigger.
Alright, so we're going to just attack
There no one else?
for our plunder. Also using our attack token. We then can drop our Jhin.
Or burn.
I have prepared something very special.
Yeah, making everything cost 2 less would, well, that actually would hurt our Jhin as well. Yeah, I don't know if we'll go for the Remitter or not.
The thunderous applause.
Yeah, if we go up against anyone that has I am inevitable, all his damage is going to be pretty bad.
In range.
Alright, that's a nice lot of damage.
I've got us covered.
I cannot be broken! Another fine scar!
Alright, so we have plenty of removal as well as CC if we need it.
The two-headed wolf hunts.
Let's throw this on our Jhin again.
Everyone bleeds for the right price.
And sure, let's actually go ahead and kill that unit, heal up our Nexus a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2.
Everything is 1 HP. Yeah, that would probably be a good one. Good call. Let's just... Yeah, we can just kill all their units. It's fine.
Reavers, avenge me!
Alright, as long as they don't have anything burst speed to stop us, this is just going to be game. Yep, GG.
For your finale. You have been a marvelous audience.
Alright, not too bad. Let's see where we want to go. I do like Ravenous Flock. 1 cost, 4, give us a draw. Yeah, we'll grab this one. Alright, so we have Rekindler and Gold Chest. Okay, so the bottom path is pretty terrible. If we had good stuff here, we'd probably go down here. But we'll head up top. Copy me on the same targets. We'll actually go here because this is going to get doubled by the extra stats, so we'll just have an absolutely massive unit right here. Alright, all spells cost 1 less, all units have spell shield. This will be bad for us because, I mean, it's going to be terrible. Phantom Prankster, again, not really great. All units have fearsome. Yeah, let's do a reroll. Silence all units. Again, not going to be that helpful. Again, permanent spell shield, not good for us. Being able to block will be pretty important. So, again, not great. Let's try a reroll. When you level up a champion, all players discard their hand. This, again, will hurt us because when we level up, we're making a whole bunch of our stuns and like removal spells. Shuffle copies of Ruination to all players' deck. They cost 0. Again, I don't... With my luck, the enemy's just going to get this. These are all pretty bad for us. We'll try our last reroll. Just, yeah, we'll go for it. Round start, summon a Caustic Cask. Deal 1 damage to each Nexus. All players summon 2 Coastal Defenders. Yep, I don't think we're going to bother with anything. We got bad luck, didn't get anything good. Rip. I like deep cuts. Yeah, let's grab this here. Alright, Inquisitor, Frost Gathers. Sadly, we did not get anything really good at this point, where normally right here is where you really start having your build come online. But we are Jhin, we're kind of overpowered as it is, so hopefully we're fine. Blade's Edge, Katarina, Might. Let's get rid of this. We will hold on to the spells. Well, let's get rid of the Mystic Shot. We'll hold on to the Blade's Edge. This could be good for getting our Plunder effect off. The Tome, nice. Jhin, wonderful.
No one's the wiser. This'll shake 'em.
Alright, so they'll just be able to kill this, which isn't great. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Do we want to do for a blocker? We don't heal up after this, so having a blocker is a little bit more important. Yeah, I think we'll just have to pass. Little disappointing. And yeah, we'll just pass again.
Damn it.
So I'm going to bank all the mana. We could use this to trigger our Plunder next round, and we want to save mana for our Tome, so we can give that to Jhin. Granted, they have Frostbites and stuff, so we still might not be able to, like, win next round. Rally, wonderful. Also, we're going to waste our attack token. But they just blew almost all of their mana.
I will give them a show to remember. This way of killing runes into artwork.
Alright, not bad. We actually haven't leveled up. That's somewhat perfect. Although, we shouldn't have... We potentially shouldn't have equipped that. Because now we're going to get our scout, and... Yeah, so we're still kind of wasting it. Oh well.
I have prepared something very special. There is art here, waiting.
Alright, we definitely could have done that a little bit better.
The curtain rises.
Alright, so we can just attack again. Yeah, this build is pretty nutty. Alright, so sadly, well, actually we might be able to... So we can maybe get Crown Guard down. This is going to give us 2 more, right? So we can get a rally going. Yes, wonderful.
Allies, answer my call.
Places, people.
Alright, GG.
Ah, your curtain call.
Do you know when the update will be live? Several hours. Like
You have been a
3-ish
marvelous
hours, I think.
audience.
Death Lotus, deal 1 to all battling units. Brainworm. Hero's Horn. We'll grab this. I do like the Death Lotus, and I love making the enemy discard, but we need to draw our champion. Mind Meld. Is there a lot we want to discard? There's some things, but we don't have any rerolls, so we're probably going to get unlucky. So we'll just go for the spells chest. You're welcome. Hey, look, Death Lotus again. Dancing Grenade, 4 cost, deal 1 to a unit. Well, we can go for the Death Lotus, that's fine. I think let's just go for the Wild Claw. So they have Domination, Round Start Rally. I don't think I wanted to go and deal with the Howling Abyss. Well, yeah, let's vote. I'm sure I know what the stream is gonna do. I don't know. Alright, someone followed. Sure. We can go up top and we can go for the Howling Abyss. I guess. For you guys. Should have tried to make someone subscribe or something in order to go up there. They don't pay me enough to deal with this. Let's get both of these on the board. Our 1 costs.
Another day guarding the walls.
Explosives primed.
In range.
Alright, he'll kill this one, but
Bullet to the face.
getting some good skills off.
Damn it.
Hey look, someone subscribed. Thank you, you make it all a little bit more worthwhile. We'll just
Came a
kill
long
this
way for a
one.
bullet.
Yeah. Yeah, for the Howling Abyss. So we could save this for our Jhin. Sure, let's just bank the mana. We'll attack. We'll get our Plunder effect off.
Finger on the trigger.
Yeah, this should be good. I mean, I've been able to defeat the Howling Abyss before. We have a lot of CC.
Got us covered.
As long as we don't have terrible luck, I think we should be fine. Alright, so I'm going to use this just so that, like, our hand's pretty full. Jhin is going to make a bunch more of these. I don't want to... I mean, we're already probably going to run out of room.
Suffering is the beating heart of drama. Beautiful, is it not?
Yeah, this Jhin build is pretty nutty. Also, the fact that we have Ravenborn Toe makes everything
I hear
even
it
better.
now, the thunderous applause. Step into the spotlight. Everyone is waiting. Places, people.
Alright, get our Scout attack off.
I have prepared something.
Then I'll be able to
very
attack again, and yeah, this will just be game. Then we have the Howling Abyss.
Right On
In range.
GG. Easy.
Captain's orders.
We just need to do this again next time. Yeah, tonight for the video, I plan on doing Ornn. So that should be fun. Look forward to that. Thank you for following. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it has I am inevitable, but we have a lot of CC, so we'll potentially be fine. This actually does nothing because our captive audiences cost 0, so this literally won't help us at all. I guess we can grab the Death Lotus. I mean, the stream starts the same time every day. So if you were late last time, then yep, you'll be late again. But welcome. You got here just in time for the Howling Abyss with I Am Inevitable. Should be fun. If this ends the run, I blame all of you. Alright, that's good. We'll get rid of this. And even the conservatory. I mean, yep, I put all the VODs up there just because, yeah, I know people can't make it every time. This one's better, but yeah, we'll drop this one.
Of course I'm ready. Light the fuse.
Oh, they didn't play anything.
Better run.
All right, not bad. Actually, this might help us get our plunder off. Oh, never mind. Wow. They must have a really bad hand. We can play this and just attack next round. This will help us get our plunder effect off. Make sure we don't ruin our attack token. So this is going to do a bunch, but this actually might not level him up because we've only done one skill. So we might be able to trigger our damage, play him, have him not level up, but be close enough that then when we attack, he levels. Because that's going to deal like 8 of them. Yeah, I think this will be good. So we're intentionally saving our attack token. I don't think... Okay, they're killing that. Thank you for subscribing. Means a lot to me. I really appreciate it.
the stage is set.
Come on, be like 1 away from leveling. Okay, perfect. We are 1 away from leveling up. So we can attack, she will then level and rally, and then we can attack again. This is perfect. Perfect. Calculated. Thank you for your great content. You're very welcome. I'm happy that you enjoy it. Very happy.
Bliss comes in the moment before I fire.
Alright, so this is pretty much perfect for us.
The endless march.
Alright, so we can just do a bunch of these at him. Oh, right, he has I am inevitable, so he's just going to be massive. Oh, my word. How close are we for Lotus Traps? Let's just... We'll just stun him for now.
Is it not?
Because, yeah, he's going to be so big.
The curtain rises.
Yeah, we're just stunning him. We're not going to try to kill him.
Prepare for your finale.
So things are going well, but they are still alive. We didn't have enough to kill them. But we should be able to just control the board until we can end the game.
Name's Ornn. No further pleasantries needed.
Alright, let's just immediately stun that before he can attack. Yep. I want to play this Ravenborn Tome, but need to stun him first.
You inspire me.
Yeah, the 10x Nexus health did save them. Hi Toast, just wanted to ask what do you think about the Formidable Relic? So I do not have first-hand experience with it. I think it looks fun. It'd be fun to play around with.
I can do this.
I think it can be good for certain champions and certain playstyles, but it's probably going to be fairly niche. But that's okay. So just our attack alone, all these skills should do enough to end the game. Although, we'll be safe. We'll do our scout attack.
I will give them a show to remember.
Yeah, it can be a good relic for Kayn. The only thing is, yeah, the curses are amazing. Always use curses. Apparently, if you try to play strike relics with Kayn,
Mark eventually.
the Formidable activates after the strike. So it can work for Kayn. You just have to pair it with the right other relics. GG though, easy.
And with that, perfection.
Yeah, curses, even if they did nothing else, just filling up the enemy's hand is so good. We'll go for the extra control. Yeah, I figured as long as we didn't have bad luck, we would be fine. I didn't actually think it'd be that hard. Stun the strongest enemy. We have a bit of an issue where sometimes hold it and hold them off will both hit the same target. I'm hoping that since we got hold them off first, this one will trigger frostbite and then this one will stun a different target. Regardless of, we're gonna go with it. I think that was just a bug. I tried it with a monthly challenge adventure and it worked fine. Okay, good to know. Double attack. Capture. Attack. Grant my bearer 1/1. I would like that. I would like that. And I'd like that, to be honest. 5 cost. No, thank you. 3 cost vengeance. Okay, that's not bad. And like 7 damage, get excited. Yeah, let's go for a 3 cost vengeance. That sounds decent. And we'll not bother with the get excited since we're buying something else, but that's pretty good for like nuking down the Nexus. Alright, Trundle with, once again, I am inevitable. Mage Seeker, that could be interesting. I've never actually seen the Mage Seeker in the Lissandra adventure. Alright, let's get rid of... Yeah, just that one. We can hold on to the rest. This should be fine. So the Mage Seeker makes it so that all of your spells are fleeting, but when you play a spell that's not Lux's laser beam, you make one of Lux's laser beams. So it can be good, it can be bad. It's, yeah. I think we'll just
No
play this
one's the
here.
wiser. Moving it
Sure, let's keep our Nexus health up. Mage Seeker gives you a detain with an item. Oh, I guess it also does that. I always go for the other option. Sure, let's drop Mana Soul.
Whoa! I can see the magic.
Alright, that's fine. We're just setting up for our Jhin.
Where's my lunch? We hunted for you.
Alright, so here we're getting our Plunder effect off. It's not great that Trundle already has Tough, because with the I am inevitable, that means he's gonna immediately start scaling. Oh well.
Suffering is the beating heart of drama. I have prepared something very special.
So yeah, once again, we're one away from leveling up. Well, that is a lot. Let's, I guess, just try to kill that one. We want to get our rally, get some damage down.
We must all play our part.
Oh, the lasers. Now I understand we said the lasers will all cost 3 because of Lissandra increasing the cost of everything. It actually won't be that good. Good call. Alright, so we don't want to get blocked. So I think I will play this here, stun this one, and capture their Trundle. Yeah, let's... I mean, we could play Katarina. Now we'll just go like this. Yeah, Frostbite and Stun, it's been that way for a while, unfortunately. But it was still the best option. Oh, right, I was... You are correct. I was thinking the other one was stronger, but yeah, he's Frostbitten. All right, GG.
I have prepared something very special. I knew you'd find your mark eventually. And scene.
Yeah, GG. One thing I've been thinking about so I normally stream at 9 a.m. and it always seems like a lot more people come in the last half. Would starting at 10 It's like, would start an hour later for the stream work better for most of you? This is the Jhin build, Crown Guard, double Riptide. Double Riptide's super good for Jhin. I think let's just go and cut a card. Probably gonna cut Might. Yeah, let's just go here instead. Alright, Lissandra and secrets hidden by Frost.
At last, my time is at hand.
Yeah, I didn't know if, like, some people just not seeing the stream until it's bigger, and so they're just gonna come later regardless. But for some people, I don't know if just they can't make it at 9 and they can make it at 10 instead. Yeah, Lissandra, we don't have her worst power, so this should be okay. They're gonna play Lissandra right away, though. I think let's just drop
All things grow cold.
a couple of these and just get a bunch of mana ramping up. So we could now play our Jhin this round. Ooh, Ledros. Always the best option. So we won't have enough mana for our Ravenborn Tome.
You have to get me out of here.
Alright, try to reduce down the damage we take. Now, Jhin is going to be susceptible to frostbites and stuff like that,
Art requires a certain
but
cruelty.
that's most champions.
Beautiful, is it not?
Alright, let's go ahead and rally so we can get a attack in this round. Oh, I guess we're still one away. Uh,
The curtain rises.
Alright, we'll still try to attack. They might frostbite us, they might do stuff like that, but we'll at least rally. It's like I want to get the Ravenborn Tome. It's the thing is, if we attack, we know that they are going to do something against us, which is rough. Oh, well, let's go for it. Do the best that we can. Yeah, they're probably gonna entomb us. If not entomb, they're probably gonna frostbite us. It's very likely one of those is about to happen.
Bliss comes
But
in the moment before.
apparently they didn't want to do that. Okay. Interesting. Okay, they're gonna save it for after. This is actually fine for us.
Beautiful, is it not?
So we can now get our
Our performance begins.
scout attack, although suppose we can get the Legion Saboteur.
Explosives prime.
The curtain rises.
Alright, so this is fine. Again, we probably won't be able to end this round, but
You'd find your mark eventually.
solid amount of damage, even though we were frostbitten.
Everything's in place. Behind you.
Yeah, that Ravenborn tome is coming in so clutch for us.
Ah, your curtain call.
Alright, so they're gonna have to spend a good amount of mana if they want to get rid of that, which we are totally fine with.
Ages pass, but I am eternal. Ages pass, yet I remain.
Alright, so this is the strongest. That will get captured. She will get stunned. Yeah, stun this, capture that. Alright, not too bad.
Is it not?
That's fine. Not great, but kind of to be expected. Alright, we can just stun that. We have other things we'd want to play. Really don't like that tough. Drawing another Jhin, drawing another Jhin would be very nice. Sure, I kind of want to just get this out of our hand. We want to make room. But we don't have any champion draw. Oh look, a vengeance. They deal 1 to everything. I mean, they're just gonna immediately play an ice shard. But we might be able to solve it with Death Lotus. Let's attack. Sometimes they're stupid and they don't play what they should. Let's see how this goes. Okay, or they do that. If they're willing to end, I feel like we should end. We don't really want them to play that Ice Shard and get another unit back. That would give us our Jhin. So, sure, we'll end. That's fine. We can play our Ledros if we want. We have our Jhin, but we don't have the item to double all of his stuff. Alright, so we need to only use 2 of these. Because we need to have the mana for Ledros.
Pedestrian. I have prepared something very special. I will allow for no missteps.
The amount of control we have is just insane. Alright, time to nuke their Nexus. Huh. Well, I'm glad that's just stunned. So we could attack. Attacking wouldn't really do anything because they can just block. I think let's play this here so we can do some more damage to the Nexus. Oh look, buried and ice. How wonderful. Think. So I could play something to get the Mantle student to hit their Nexus, and I could play some stuff to get Jhin to stun some of their board, but we probably want to save these for controlling the board next round. Possibly, but attacking, we would mostly just get blocked out. Oh, true, we have a Jhin in hand. So we're going to play something so we can get our Plunder effect off.
Beautiful, is it not? You inspire me.
All right, we'll drop our Jhin. Alright, so we'll use one of these to stun their unit so we can have an open attack, not have any blockers.
I have prepared something very special. Our performance begins.
Alright, and that should just be
Prepare
game.
for your finale.
GG.
And with that, perfection.
So I think along with Annie, this is like one of the easiest champions to win with. Especially without getting anything super strong or crazy. So yeah, Jhin, skip through that a little bit fast. Jhin definitely won very, very good. The amount of control and removal you have is just amazing. Riptide Battery is amazing. One of them is good, two is wonderful. And you just generate so many stuns with your captive audience, especially when you drop your Jhin and you get 8 skills going off plus his Lotus Traps. So if you're looking for someone, Jhin is definitely very good into Lissandra. That was one of the easiest times I've had, which was pretty good. All right, that'll be mostly it from the stream. Just so you guys know, Ornn, I plan on doing a video with him tonight, so that should be pretty fun. Also, look forward to the monthly challenges. We're doing something new and special for them on stream. Should be very interesting and a lot of fun. Working on getting something special set up. But thank you all for tuning in. It's been a blast. I hope you all have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. See ya.